just going to take all these bolts off. Just get your Allen key. It's a 5, okay. Make sure the size you need. You're just going to want to crack them all. Here we go, let's lift it up. Got me t-shirt, cloth, whatever you want to call it, to put under it once it's off. So, just I'll just put that over there. Okay, just for now. Just put that in there. Okay, so let's have a look at this. Like a nice orangey reddy stuff here. Well, I'm going to go degrease this quickly. Okay, obviously before I put it back on, I want it clean. Okay, so I just got in there with a wire brush and a degreaser, and came out pretty good. So I've siliconed up the top of the plenum there, siliconed up the top of the spacer. Okay. About that looks good. Put that in. Okay. That looks good. It's on. And now I'll just get the plenum lid, and put it on. This one's a little more difficult. Perfect. Oh, it's got those bolts. That's why it doesn't say it lined up very it lined up by itself. Okay. And now we'll just whoa, where you go? Now we'll just I don't know if you can see, yep. We'll just bolt it down. Finished product. So, there we go. Bit of blue everywhere, but oh well. It's wiped over. Might do a little bit of wiping there actually. And it's on. There's the front of the engine now. I've got it on, I haven't bolted it down, but it's on nevertheless. Let's see if I can shut my bonnet. There you go. I don't know if it's hitting under there, but it's on. Okay, now here we have the conclusion of the spacer and insulator install. As you notice, there's my spacer and where's the plenum? Insulator, where's the insulator? Well, the insulator's gone because it doesn't work with this engine. Let me explain. I installed it all the other night, about 4 nights ago. All correct, thought, you know, cool. Off I went, let it go overnight, came back, thought, yep, okay, I'll start it up. It would start, kick over, had spark, everything, and then just cut itself out. And then sometimes it would backfire air, go out the airbox. Something, I didn't know what the hell was wrong with it. Checking sensors, checking everything's plugged in, but whatever, you know what I mean. Anyway, couldn't get it fixed. Right, I checked, I took the top one off, just to have a look in there. There wasn't glue blocking everything. I was like, whatever, I'll take it all apart. Anyway, I ended up getting, I'm in the NRMA, so I got a free tow truck. Got it towed down to my local mechanic. He pulled the whole thing apart. And as you can see that bit there? That bit of the plenum? The spacer doesn't go around that. It just goes straight through. And so there was a massive gap where it was sucking air, just sucking air. It would have been, you know, I mean, hole that big, top and bottom, just, you know, it was 12 millimeters by like 10-cent coin, just sucking air straight through. And it was just cutting the car out straight away. You know, it was just too much air. Anyway, I've removed it now, and yep, so now it's just sitting with the one, but it does still, I reckon, give a little more, like just a little, every now and then, more torque, because if I'm in 4th gear and I throw it back to 3rd, it has that little bit more, you know what I mean, like throw you back in your seat. Very minimal, you know, but I mean, it's only that now. The next thing I'm going to do is probably a bigger throttle body, and in extractors, but that's going to cost heaps, so that's not going to happen for a while. The next thing I am doing, definitely though, is I'm getting a bigger alternator. This is a 100 amp stock alternator. The cop cars at the time on this model came with a 120 amp, so I'm just going to be putting a 120 on it. Have a big alternator, bit more power for my battery and stereo, so I'll be putting a big alternator. It's exactly the same, bolt straight on, and also I'll do a new drive belt at the same time, so you get to see that install. And yeah, so we're going to have a 20% bigger alternator coming up, and well, that's it. Anyway, that's all I had to say. If you have a VX, that is, now the spacer will work probably on a VS and the older models with the same engine, but with this engine obviously has a different intake manifold and it just doesn't work. So if you've got a VX, don't buy those manifolds. Don't buy the insulator, the bottom one. The top one is fine.